this it isn't hard to talk about. We're sitting here looking at the mountains that are so comparable to the Swiss mountains. There is nothing like this land, America.
The mountains of Cache Valley may not look like the Swiss Alps to you, but they sure remind Ed Gossner of home. 72 years ago, he was born in this farmhouse in Switzerland. And as Swiss tradition has it, the oldest son has the right to the homestead, and the rest of the family relies on a trade. And for generations, the traditional trade of the Gossner family has been cheese making.
There was not any true opportunities in Switzerland 50 years ago. I could just go and work for somebody else on the farm or work for my brother. And that wasn't what I looked forward to for my life's work. And America was, even in my early grades in school, we were talking about America as the land of unlimited opportunities.
In 1930, Ed came to the United States. He was young, 21 to be exact, but determined to make a place for himself in this land of unlimited opportunity. He started making cheese in Wisconsin. From there he went to California, and then in 1941 made his way to Logan, the place he'd end up making cheese for the next 40 years of his life.
When I came to Cache Valley, I was definitely told by people that have been here a long time, some people that had been in charge of the dairy department at the college, that Swiss cheese could not be made in Cache Valley. It was a new challenge, an additional challenge, and I certainly think a proof that it could be done.
Ed Gossner brought cheese making to Utah. Recalling experiences from his homeland, Ed had the farmers supply the milk, and he produced the cheese. And at the time, he had no idea that he had just established the foundation of the Cache Valley Dairy Association.
After I paid all my bills, the farmer did get 85% of the dollars we received for our cheese, and I got 15% of the dollar for taking the milk and making it into sellable cheese. In 1966, the farmers had felt that out of the 15% that I was getting left me too large a margin and too much profit, and they wanted 86, 89, or 90% of the return, and not just 85. And the contract was terminated that they had with me, and then our family, particularly my late wife, sort of challenged me to start a new business right here.
A partner in the Cache Valley Dairy Association for 25 years. What was it like to start a business all over again at 58?
It was like climbing a straight wall of Matterhorn, because I found myself competing with something I had built over 25 years. I had built that one from nothing up to where it was, and I really felt in my heart it was almost perfect. Today, we can run our own business, and the business itself, where it is today, I would not trade it in any way, shape, or form with what I had left in 1965. Of course, I wouldn't believe that then, but I definitely, from the bottom of my heart, I'm thankful for those people that more or less kicked me out.
With the strong support of his family, Ed started the Gossner Cheese Factory 14 years ago. It's been a struggle, but Ed likes making his contribution to the fine cheese making that exists here in Utah.
My specialty is Swiss cheese. That's what I made my reputation on in the last 50 years, and I enjoy it. I'm proud of it, and of course it ties me in with my homeland.
Well, do you have a special recipe for your cheese?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell that to anybody.
Swiss cheese came from little mice. Well, actually, when the cheese is stored at 70 to 75 degrees, a carbon dioxide gas is formed, which makes these bubbles. When the cheese is sliced, you've got holes. The Gossner Cheese Factory not only makes the cheese, but they also package, label, and weigh. Gossner's made over 10 million pounds of Swiss cheese last year, which is then packaged and distributed to stores like Albertsons, Alpha Beta, Lucky, Safeway, and other local supermarkets. Ed Gossner is a true example of free enterprise here in the United States. It's efforts like his that make this country prosper.
To me, it was a dream that I heard so much about, a challenge that any young man would probably be interested in, and America has given me everything I hoped to have. It's been beyond my fondest dreams.